welcome to Cooking with Jag. Today I'm going to make oatmeal raisin chocolate chip cookies. They are great for the holiday season, as we will be doing a lot of baking and a lot of eating throughout the season. For some of us, we need to stay still on a health regimen. These cookies are an excellent source of protein because they contain oats, which contain vitamin E, zinc, selenium, copper, iron, manganese, and magnesium. Oats also contain a good source of soluble and insoluble fibers. The difference between the two is the way they react in the body. Insoluble fibers makes digested food heavier and enables it to pass through the intestine much faster. It has cancer-fighting properties by attacking certain types of bile acids and reducing the toxicity in those acids. Soluble fiber turns into a gel while in the digestive system, trapping bad cholesterol, thereby preventing the absorption into the bloodstream without interfering with the good cholesterol. Soluble fibers also slow down the digestion of starch. This prevents a high rise in blood sugar after a large meal. It is good for cardiovascular health. To make oatmeal chocolate chip raisin cookies is fairly simple. You will need 1 cup of all-purpose spelt flour, 1/4 cup of raisins, 1/3 of a cup of rolled oats, and the natural rolled oats, not the packaged ones because they contain too much sugar, 3/4 cups of chocolate chip cookies, a 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, and a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. For the wet ingredients for the cookies, you would need a 1/2 cup of melted ghee or clarified butter. You would need 3/4 cups of medium tofu. Tofu is a complete protein. It acts as eggs, and whatever ingredients you add to the tofu, that's the flavor the tofu will take on. You will also need 2 teaspoons of vanilla, and you will need a 1/2 cup of maple syrup. Take all your dry ingredients, flour, raisins, oats, and chocolate chips. The cinnamon and the baking soda, we'll dump that all in there. And we'll incorporate all those ingredients. Next we'll add the tofu, the clarified ghee, the maple syrup, and the vanilla in your blender. We'll blend that on high. Once blended, we'll add our liquid to our dry ingredients. And we'll incorporate that. Make sure all the ingredients are mixed up well. Who would have thought eating so healthy could taste so good? All the ingredients are incorporated. We're going to have a greased cookie sheet, or you can use parchment paper. Parchment paper works quite well so that your cookies or any kind of baking doesn't stick. Now we're going to take about that much of the cookie dough, and we're going to plop it on the tray like that. We can just do a couple like this. Now, replacing regular sugar with maple syrup is a sweet way to boost your immune system. Maple syrup is a powerhouse of antioxidants, and it's good for issues of gas or bloating, normally accompanied when eating baked goods or products prepared with regular sugar. Maple syrup has a high concentration of zinc, iron, manganese, calcium, potassium. It aids in the health of the reproductive system in both men and women. It maintains the integrity of the white blood cells, which in turn protects against colds and viruses. It helps to combat obesity, diabetes, high cholesterol levels, high blood pressure, and with its anti-inflammatory properties, it aids in the progression of plaque buildup in the arteries, which carry oxygen-rich blood to the body. Take a fork and pat them down. You can make them whatever size that you want, really. You can make them smaller, you can make them chunkier or thicker. You can double on the recipe for a double batch. And you can also add some cashew butter if you would like to the recipe. Now we are ready to put this in your preheated oven at 375. Once the cookies are done, I put them on a plate, and I love to drizzle extra chocolate over the top of each cookie. Yummy. Enjoy. Bye for now. This is Jenny Jag.